Apex Legends Season 7 will be the most ambitious season yet with so many new updates. With a brand new map, new legend, and new ways to traverse the map, there's a lot to learn. Season 7 drops November 4th, so here's everything you need to know before then. Welcome to Olympus. The once populated city of rich residents has now been abandoned and is now the new site of the Apex Games arena. Olympus is the brightest and cleanest map to be introduced, but be careful not to get too distracted by how shiny everything is, since you can absolutely walk off the edge and be eliminated. Pathfinder, Octane, and Horizon will be the best legend options for movement if you want to cross big gaps in the map. There are new traversal options that will be introduced, but will specifically only be made available for Olympus. Along with the introduction of the map, there's a new gun meta where the R99 is back in the world loot pool and the Prowler is now a dropped weapon. Olympus was made with the Trident in mind, which is the new 3-person vehicle. The Trident is only available for team usage, so unlike PUBG and Fortnite, enemies cannot enter the vehicle if you're driving it. There are a few other restrictions with this vehicle. You cannot run over enemies with it, it has a boost function, but the cooldown takes a hot minute, and there are only 10 Trident spawns within the map. If you see an enemy team on a Trident, you can shoot at it, but you won't deal damage to the vehicle itself. Instead, the damage you deal will be evenly distributed to the players on board, so be careful when rushing through populated areas if you're on a Trident. If you want to get rid of a Trident for good, the only way to remove it from the map is to drive it off a ledge of the map. In addition to the new vehicle, Olympus has phase runners and the Rift, which is the giant ball of energy we saw in Horizon's trailer that also acts as a transportation option. The phase runners act like the portals from Kings Canyon's labs. They'll be able to get you across one side of the map to the other very quickly, but unlike Wraith's portals, you will take damage if you're outside the ring. You can run around the area inside the Rift's energies and loot, but if you decide to venture into the middle zone, the Rift will pull you into its center and spit you into a phase runner. You can take the phase runner back and you'll float back out and be able to land in whatever direction you want. Speaking of floating, the new Legend Horizon will bring lots of gravity-defying abilities to the arena. Horizon's passive allows her to have increased air control, so she loses less momentum when dropping from high points. For her tactical, she can throw out a repulsion star which activates a gravity lift, boosting players up when lifted. She can use this for her teammates or for catching enemies off guard and giving her clear targets to shoot at. Horizon's ultimate is a mini black hole created by her drone Newt. It acts like a gravity star from Titanfall 2, pulling in players and holding them in the center of the hole. This gives Horizon and her teammates the chance to shoot into the center of her ultimate, damaging enemies who are immobilized. Enemies can, however, destroy Newt if they're able to damage it enough while being held by the black hole. Along with all of the new gameplay changes, Season 7 will bring in a new system of tracking your daily and weekly challenges and streamline how you earn Battle Pass levels. You'll be able to cycle between daily and weekly challenges you need to complete and be able to track them in-game instead of having to memorize what you need to do. Each challenge will also grant you stars, which goes towards unlocking a Battle Pass level. 10 stars will unlock one level. Season 7's Battle Pass includes sleek cosmetic items that reflect Olympus and the fancy nature of the city, and new drop emotes and holo sprays. Another system update includes the Clubs feature. Clubs are basically what networks are from Titanfall 2. Clubs are being implemented to encourage players to queue up with trusted people from their desired circles and decrease frustrations with queuing up with randoms. If you create a club, you'll be able to add up to 5 search tags to describe the club's goals. A few examples: you could have a tag specifying LGBTQIA+ friendly, having a mic being a requirement, or accepting experienced players only. You can also adjust the privacy of the club from open, closed, and invite only. The club will allow you to invite all members who are currently online, just like networks in Titanfall 2, and make for faster party times. You'll be able to assign admins in your club who can then post announcements and remove users if necessary. Clubs will also be crossplay enabled, so you can invite and chat with anyone on any platform. The only restrictions are that clubs can only hold up to 30 people to counter overcrowding, you can only be a part of one club at a time, and players must at least be level 10 to unlock the club feature. But besides that, you'll be able to create a logo with the in-game editor, have a custom club tag, basically a clan tag, and transform your game lobby into the club lobby once you successfully create or join a club. Apex Season 7 is fully packed with exciting updates and will kick off with its full release on Steam and the official launch of Crossplay. Apex will be completely native on Steam, meaning you won't need Origin to launch the game. And all of your account progression will transfer if you decide to switch from Origin to Steam. If you choose to stay in Origin, you'll still be able to invite friends from Steam and other consoles, including next-gen consoles. That's a lot to take in, but I'm really excited for Season 7. How do you guys feel about all these new updates to Apex? What are you most excited to check out first? Let me know in the comments below, and for more on Apex news, keep it here at IGN.